Joe Hopkins here, and why does music, or art in general, equal pain? Pain! And I'm asking you this because I'm really wondering, right? Why is it that you have to feel like absolute dog shit to write a good song? And don't tell me I'm wrong. I know there's a handful of happy songs out there, but the majority of what's even remotely decent, right? We're talking beyond the 3 or 4 chords everybody uses and the words everybody rhymes together. This is my fight song. Oh, fuck your fight song. Why is it everything really good is just depressing as shit? Why do you have to literally feel like you want to fucking die to write a good song? All right, this is my question. I know it's a rant. I'm ranting. I'm ranting because I really want to know, right? When I'm happy, when I'm in a good mood, I do write songs. I write some horny songs, right? Horny songs, you're in a good mood, you write a horny song. But most of my best songs, and I think I have some good songs, most of them are written when I feel like absolute crap, right? Why does it have to be like that? And listen to some of your favorite bands. Listen to some of your favorite songs. They're depressing, okay? Most of our favorite stuff is anywhere from depressing to downright disturbing. And I'm no different, right? When I feel like crap, I want to write a song about it. It helps me to get it out, right? It's taking a really painful shit that you have to take to get it out. And I get the impression that it's like that with a lot of people. Because, hey, look, man, there's a reason why all modern pop music, whether it's rock, pop, country, all of it is based on the blues. Okay? And it is. Don't fool yourself. It's all the blues. All of it. Because we all got the blues. Because this life is shit. God damn, I get shit on a lot. And it fucking hurts. And then I write a song about it. Because I hurt. And what are you supposed to do, right? I don't have anybody to talk to. I don't have family. I don't have friends. I don't have people I can confide in and say, hey, I feel bad, right? And I don't want to go to therapy because therapy is bullshit. So I write a song. I write a song. Basically, boo-hoo, I feel bad, fuck my life, I want to die. And actually, that would make a pretty good song now that I think about it because, I mean, you know, yeah, boo-hoo, I feel bad, fuck my life, I want to die. That could make a good song, right? And that's most of the songs we listen to. That's most of the songs that get written. Because when do we really appreciate music? When we feel like crap. And as a songwriter, when do you want to write a song? When you feel like crap. Because I don't know, it gets it out. It gets the poison out of your system. So you get Linkin Park or Dwight Yoakam, right? Bad music, bad feelings. You get Guns N' Roses, right? Yeah, most of their songs were pretty negative overall. I think Axl Rose was working out some issues. I think I'm working out some issues. I think I have some issues. I think I have a lot of issues. I think we all do. Anybody that thinks they don't have issues is lying to themselves, right? It's rough. I tell you what, my kid, she's 9 years old. She's already got issues. Why? Because life kicks you around. Even if you got a good home life, even if you got a good family, got a mommy and daddy that love you, still, life still kicks you the fuck around, right? It's rough. It's rough out there. It's a hard life. We all get kicked around. And we want to know that other people feel the same way. Makes us feel like we're seen a little bit. It's why I always liked rather screwed up music, you know, blues, rock, heavy metal, hip hop, right? Soul, funk. Most of the songs in all of these genres, they're not exactly happy, right? Honestly, most of the most popular classical music sounds pretty profound and depressing in a lot of ways, or angry, or hurt, or we like these emotions. We like to hear other people express these emotions because then we don't feel so bad. Why? Because I want to know that I'm not in this boat alone. I feel like shit, and this boat feels very lonely. But then I listen to some fucked up music. I listen to the Foo Fighters. I listen to Nirvana. I listen to Soundgarden. I listen to Waylon Jennings or Muddy Waters. And all of a sudden, I don't feel so alone. Somebody else feels like shit too. There's at least one other person in this boat with me, right? It makes you feel a little bit better. You're not alone in this. We're in this together. And the fact that some of these songs are incredibly popular, they're top 40 hits, they're #1 hits, it makes you realize that a lot of people feel like this. They must. Because you don't listen to this music unless you relate to it. And if you relate to it, you probably feel maybe not as bad as me, but close. Maybe worse than me. Somewhere in that range, right? We're all in this range together. We're in the same boat. I'm not alone in this boat, right? And it feels like the boat is sinking, but I'm not the only one trying to bail it out. If I were, that song wouldn't be popular. It wouldn't be a #1 hit. It makes me feel better. So then I write songs. And what do I write? Most of my songs are pretty damn depressing. All right? They're either depressing or pissed off. Why? Because that's how I feel and I want to express it. I want to get it out there. And you know what feels really good as a musician? When people hear it and they say, hey, I can relate to that. I really like that song. You know what makes me feel like? I'm not alone. Nobody wants to be alone. I feel alone a lot of the time. We all do. It's because we're the only ones in our heads. Up here, it's just me rattling around. Same for all of you guys. Up here, it's just you. You feel alone. Am I the only one that feels this way? That's what you get to thinking. Man, this hurts. Is it just me? And then you hear somebody else sing a song that says the same thing you're feeling, and you feel like, man, I'm not alone. That guy feels that way too. Yeah. And when I write a song and I sing it and it gets views and comments and people say, and I know that sounds rather petty, but it's not, because when somebody says, I really like that song, I can really relate to that. You know what I feel like? I feel like I'm not alone. There's somebody else here with me, and that feels good. I like it. Then I feel a little bit better. I feel like, okay, I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing this with other people. Other people are here too, right? We can kind of lift each other up a little bit. I think that's the point of all the pain that you hear in popular music, or in all music, really. It's because we're reaching out. It's a cry for help. Does anybody else feel this way? Is there anybody else here with me? Can anybody else even hear me? I speak. Is it going anywhere? Do I even make a sound? Yeah, does it ever feel like you say something and it just goes into a void? Like you don't even have a voice. Like it goes nowhere, right? Have you ever felt like that? I have. I know other people have, where you just feel like you're shouting into the void. There's no one there to hear it. Nobody cares. And then you hear the voice come back. You hear somebody else saying something similar, and you think, I'm not alone in here. And you're not. I want to let you guys know that. You're not alone in this boat. You're not alone in this void. I'm here with you. And there's a lot of other people here too. If there weren't a lot of other people here, honest to God, Willie Nelson would not have had a career. Okay? Kurt Cobain would not have been writing top 40 hits if there weren't other people here with us. It's the truth. Or Chris Cornell. Or Linkin Park. Right? Soundgarden, Linkin Park. These are bands that wouldn't have been popular if there weren't other people here with us. And there you go. We're all in this together. We're not only in it together, we're stuck together. Right? What's your favorite genre of music? Pick a genre and listen to some of the music and realize how fucked up it is. Because the person that wrote those songs also feels pretty bad a lot of the time. Because that's life. Nobody gets through life without getting kicked around. I don't care if you're rich, if you're poor, tall, short, black, white, if you got big dick, little dick, doesn't matter. We're all getting kicked around in this bitch, right? It's the truth. Yeah, you think, a lot of people think that those people over there, they don't have problems. They got it better than me. No, man, they just got different problems. Rich guys got different problems than poor guys. I know. I've been poor, and I've been, I wouldn't say I've been rich. I've been upper middle class, and I've known some rich people, some legitimately like wealthy, rich people. Yeah, they got problems. They just got different ones. And I really wouldn't want to trade my problems for theirs. I've seen some of their problems, and it's like, yeah, I can see where it's not really worse, but it's unfamiliar. I wouldn't want to deal with it. Yeah. Different people got different problems. I got problems. You got problems. We all got fucking problems. Personally, I'd rather deal with my problems. At least I'm used to them. It's the truth. Tell you really look at your problems and tell yourself. I know we all imagine a life without problems, but just admit to yourself the truth that everybody has problems. Getting more money or moving somewhere else or doing something different, it won't erase your problems. It'll just change your problems. You have new ones. You have different ones. Do you really want different problems? Ones that you're not used to? At least I know how to deal with the problems I got. I wouldn't want to trade it for new ones. I used to think, man, if I had this or if I had that, it'd be better. And now, after having met people with this or that, I realize, I see them. They got problems, and I don't know how to deal with their problems. I wouldn't even begin to know how to deal with their problems, right? I haven't had to deal with them. I don't want to start over again. I've gotten used to these problems. I know roughly how to deal with it. I at least got kind of a handle on it. And when new problems crop up, it's a pain in the ass because now I don't know what to do. It's new. What do I do with this shit? This just popped up. What do I do with this? I was used to that. You get used to something. Be glad you got your problems. Do you really want somebody else's? Do you really want to start over and have to figure this out from scratch again, right? I don't know if that sounds glib. It's just my thoughts on it. I'm kind of, at this point, I appreciate the fact that I have problems that I know what to do with and not problems that I don't. I wouldn't know what I would do if I became rich tomorrow because I know I'd have different problems. I'm mature enough to recognize that I would just have different problems. They'd be new problems, except I don't know what they are. And I'd have to start all over again and figure out how to deal with this new pile of shit, just as I was getting used to the old pile of shit, right? Just got a handle on that, now I got this. I don't know if I'd want that now, to be honest with you. Yeah, I've seen people that are homeless. They have nothing, and they prefer it that way, because those are the problems they're used to. I'm not even kidding. I've known people that don't want anything. They don't want a house. They don't want a car. They want to live under a bridge because these are the problems they're used to, and they know how to navigate them. And they don't want to learn something new. And I don't blame them at all. If you're used to that, yeah, I get it. That's comfortable now. Because nowhere in any scheme of things do we not have problems. And you kind of tend toward what you're used to. I do. I find myself tending toward the bullshit that I'm used to. And I find myself lately thrown into a bunch of crap that I don't know how to deal with. But I'm learning. Isn't that what we do? We learn. Human beings. What makes us the top of the food chain? What puts us above everybody? We have the ability to learn. We can figure it out. And those are my thoughts on all that crap. I don't know. This is a pretty good rant. If you can't tell, I have been drinking. Why? Because I have fucking problems. That's why. And every now and then it's good to get half in the bag. And it makes you think. It really does. Try it. Well, no, don't try it. It doesn't work for everybody. For me, it kind of helps me get shit out. I think it's because I don't feel feelings like other people feel feelings. I think, one, it's a genetic deficiency. My feeling is broken or never really developed. And two, man, I've been through a lot of shit in life. I've just learned how to suppress it. You have to sometimes. You have to. It's unfortunate. Really wish I could cry sometimes. I think a good cry would help me. I can't get it out. I can't get it to even get started. Last time I cried, man, I was really hammered and I had to. Really bad things happened to me. I had to get really, really drunk to let it out. I'm not that drunk right now. I'm just drunk enough to rant, not drunk enough to cry. Anybody thinks there's a shame in crying, man, try it sometime. If you feel better, I wish I could. I wish I could do it easier. I'd probably be a healthier person. And there you go. There's my advice for the day. Learn how to cry. You'll be a healthier person than me. Anyway, God, I'm a fucking mess. Aren't you? Aren't we all? Really, that's the point. If we weren't all a fucking mess, we'd listen to different music. Really listen to the music that really touches you. It's all a mess. They're all nuts. We're all nuts. God damn, this world is doomed. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. Why? Because I'm an attention whore. Yeah, and I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.